Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of EMU CARDS. Follow me on Instagram at EMU CARDS, email me at emucards@gmail.com. Comment on this video, love hearing you guys' thoughts. Let's get right into it. So here we're just gonna go over the giveaway. We are more than 20% on the way there to 100 subscribers. That's the goal, and we're going to do a giveaway. So if you want to partake in this giveaway, follow me on Instagram, EMU CARDS. Give this post of the Gary Payton a like, and then also subscribe to the channel. And if you do all three of these things, you'll be part of the giveaway contest, and I'll be revealing the winner live on Instagram. So get involved, let's go. Let's get into the video. All right, so all these videos I've done so far have been about investments, even going to some cryptocurrency talk as far as some stocks, NFTs, and of course the card collectibles, from boxes, potential breaks, opening new boxes, and so forth. But I also like to do it for a personal collection, and I've had a personal collection for quite some time. And I've actually collected my personal collection in this box. So some of the cards that I'm about to show you are in pretty rough shape because even when I was a really young kid, probably started my first round of collecting when I was 9 or 10. My dad actually owned a baseball card shop for a couple years. And he tried to get me into it, tried to take care of my cards. I wish I listened, because I can tell you on the top of my head is I had the entire 1996 Topps set. Every card, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Ray Allen. I was able to save a couple of them. I do have the Kobe Bryant rookie card, the Steve Nash rookie card, and a couple of the Ray Allen rookie cards. But didn't save the entire set, which would have been very nice, because that's one of the most landmark years in card collecting. But anywho, so yeah. But what's so good about when you do for your personal collection, and please comment below, what's your personal collection? Who do you collect? Why? Email me. Tell your stories. This is such a great conversation because it's actually kind of, you don't have any of the burden or the concern of trying to make a profit, selling, because yes, unless you're really well known, selling is not easy. But when it's your personal collection, it's players that you have an affinity to, a nostalgia, a connection to, and I'm just about to show you a little bit of mine. So I'm going to show you Willis Reed. I believe this is his 1972 card. This was given from my father when he had the card shop. He knows that I'm a diehard Knicks fan. Have been honestly probably since I can remember. So you can pretty much sure that I'm suffering. I guess I like pain because I'm a New York Knicks fan. I'm a New York Jets fan, and then in soccer, I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan. And there's a lot of suffering across all three of those. But I just love holding this card. Yeah, it's an awesome gift from my dad, and I'm glad I was able to save it. Put that there. Then is my all-time favorite Knick, and that's John Starks. And we got to start with the dunk. Incredible dunks over Horace Grant. I mean, us Knicks fans, we want to consider they dunked over Michael Jordan, but you can tell photo, that's complete nonsense. And this is a Topps Stadium Club. Incredible shot, incredible. I remember watching this game. I actually I taped this game on VHS, but I had to delete it because we ended up losing the series. This actually led to the famous Charles Smith game where he got blocked 72,000 times. I couldn't make a layup. But anyhow, yeah, you can hear that the pain is not there. It's still not there. Just like all John Starks, even got a John Starks gold. A few of these Broadway buckets. There's actually the card. I mean, now, it's crazy for John Starks is that image is on the box of both the Topps and Topps Chrome. And the Topps Chrome box sealed goes between 25 and 30,000, depending on where the market is at that point in time. So yeah, John Starks loved him. Was bragging groceries at one point, and then was sixth man of the year, and then was in the NBA Finals. But as a Knicks fan, we also know that what did he shoot 2 for 16 or something crazy like that from the field in Game 7. It was absolutely atrocious. We needed him. So, but loved him. He actually signed a massive frame photo for me when I had Lyme disease when I was very young. And he actually, while I was in the hospital, my dad got me that. He signed that and actually gave me a private message. So John Starks holds very, very dear in my heart, and you can see, and I even have like these big collection cards. But if you look closely at them, they're in pretty rough shape. So I'm just gonna put this card there. Then the next one is Steve McNair. I got introduced to Steve McNair because of my dad. So when he was at Alcorn State, and when he was at Alcorn State, my dad was enamored by him, loved him. He's like, Derek, you gotta see this guy play. And then if you look at the highlights, where you actually can search for his highlights on YouTube, it looks like he's playing NFL Street. If you ever played that game, was just doing things that just didn't make sense. Kind of like similar to what Mahomes is doing, but he couldn't obviously replicate that in the NFL like Mahomes has. But I just love the way he played. Crazy on how he died and whatnot, because part of the reason why I actually started to fall more and more in love with him is because he was a stand-up guy, did a charity with his family that actually Cam Newton and Vince Young went to, and there's photos of them going to his camp that's held in Mississippi. He's good friends with Brett Favre and whatnot. So these are all of his rookie cards, and there's actually a little container with all of his rookie cards. Yeah, there's another shot from Alcorn State. Absolutely love the way he played. He was built like a linebacker. Nobody wanted to tackle him. He had of course, he was the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans in the famous game in 1999 Super Bowl when, was it Mark Jones? Was that the linebacker's name? That tackled Kevin Dyson on the 1 yard line. But what's sad is people will forget the play before, which is still one of the most incredible plays I've ever seen anybody making a Super Bowl, when he was literally getting pulled down from Kevin Carter and escaped. And I think he got that pass to also Kevin Dyson as well before to set up the play to the famous 1 yard line short. But that's how close it is. It literally is a game of inches. And then when he went to the Ravens, I thought maybe he had a chance, but just wasn't meant to be to win a title. Also, he is an NFL co-MVP with Peyton Manning in 2003. But yeah, absolutely love him. Actually took me a few years to kind of process what had happened for, cheating on his wife, having a massive affair, and then literally getting shot in the head on July 4th. I actually remember where I was. I was down in Belmar when I got the text from my friends, because everyone that knows me knows that I love Steve McNair. I actually still have all his jerseys and whatnot. And then my favorite player across all sports is Ray Allen. I don't remember which game it was when he was playing with Connecticut, but the first time I ever saw his jump shot, I thought that was the sexiest and smoothest thing I've ever seen in my life. Steph Curry is definitely by far the best sharpshooter and best shooter of all time. I will go to my grave that I think Ray Allen has the most beautiful shot in the history of the game. The release, the fluidity, the flow of the game. People forget like how good he was. He was in the dunk contest with Kobe Bryant in 1997, I believe, and then he dunked over Tracy McGrady in the 2001 opening series when Tracy McGrady was on the Magic. So people forget that. And when he was on Seattle, that's when people started to realize that he was more than a sharpshooter. He finished 5th in MVP in 2005. He was awesome that year. And then on the Heat, he made the greatest shot in NBA Finals history. I don't think that is. Honestly, it's inarguable. It's the greatest shot. San Antonio had that series won. LeBron was about to go 0 for 2. I'm sorry, 1 for 2 in his first 3 years in Miami, and Ray Allen literally bailed him out. This is actually the year that Ray Allen made that shot. And here's a few of his rookie cards, right? We got NBA Hoops. We have the famous Top set. I have 2 of those. This is from Fleer, a couple of those, and then we have a PSA 10 rated. So, what's beautiful about the personal collection is you're not worried about whether the value goes up and down, because I can tell you that all 3 of these cards, even this Willis Reed card, is really not worth anything because it's in terrible shape. It probably, if I send it to like PSA, probably get a 3 or 4, or SGC, probably get a 2 or 3. And Steve McNair and John Starks aren't worth very much. But it doesn't matter because it's part of the personal collection. But, Ray Allen, I would never sell these cards. Probably actually when I, makes a little bit more money back, we'll buy some of his other cards, maybe some of his autos. Actually I also read his book From the Outside as well. But, just wanted to share my personal collection. It makes me happy every time I look at it because it just takes me back. I think you can tell of maybe probably how old I am is because Ray Allen was rookie in 96. Steve McNair was a rookie in 95. John Starks was a rookie. I think he's 89 or 90. I think he's 90. But most of his cards in like the 90 to 93 area. I mean, that's when I was a young kid but could grasp like players that mean so much to you and mean so much to me now. But who do you collect? Who's in your personal collection? Please comment, please share. It's such a great conversation to have. It's why we all started when we were a kid, but now there's an opportunity to invest. But it doesn't mean you can't do a little of both. So I'd love to hear your stories, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.